Hey guys, so you probably know that there's a photo that was going around which someone posted because he wasn't not happy, and at first glimpse, it's not happy. It's not a good photo. It's like what the hell? And even when you know the full story, it still wouldn't do that. And a lot of women are defending it, and I think it's disgusting. But basically, there's a photo of this woman in the airport, and it looks really bad just looking at it. So it does tend to look worse until you know the full story, but whatever. So this photo was taken, and there was a baby that was lying on the floor. Bear in mind, it was on a blanket, while the mother was on the phone. And I remember seeing this video in one of Fluffy Talks' video as well. I think is in one of his You're Bad at Parenting videos, something like that. Anyway, this photo, the person who posted was shaming her, saying, all this, whatever. And then she recently came out and said the reason why she did it was something to do with cancelling flights, all that. Either way, she was on this baby for how many hours? Her arms were tired, so she decided to lie on the floor. On a blanket, I repeat, it is on a blanket. I do realise it was on a blanket. I still think this is wrong because I still think it's disgusting, even if it is on a blanket. Like, no, just no. And, just, I can understand her arms are tired. First of all, there's a chair next to her that is completely empty. Lie the kid on the chair or something, or even lap, mind you, still. You could probably still, like, lie down on her legs. Just make sure her arms aren't, like, each side of the baby, just in case it rolls. I don't know what sort of age it is when a baby starts to roll. So I can't really comment on that. Oh, the photo will be throughout this video anyway. But yeah, I personally think it's wrong. Maybe if you were gonna do that, I don't know. I can understand it looks even bad before you know the full story, but even then, that is just bad. Like, my mum wouldn't do it. If I had kids, I would not do that, even if my arms were killing me. And I know people saying, oh, kids don't like to be held on. They do like to be holded all the time, but that's not the point. Doing that, by the way, you can spoil your child, so don't do that. Like, seriously, don't. But in a situation like that, sticking the child on the floor, even though it's on a blanket, the floor's still probably going to be cold, even with a blanket. Because it's not like a thick duvet we're talking about. It's still... See, I don't understand why people think it's alright. And a lot of people defend it saying, well, at home, well, yeah, at home, you know how often you're cleaning the floor, for starters. Like, at home, it's totally different. It's like if you're going to a baby changing rooms or whatever to change its nappy, would you change it if it didn't have how they have like a changing mat? Would you change? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's probably not the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not the same. I'm gonna shut up because I'm digging myself a hole. That's probably totally different to what I'm saying, but whatever. Either way, I think it's wrong. Like, on the floor. Bear in mind, and even if, say, someone was sitting there beforehand, like, go to a seat and find a seat, or at least hold a child to the seat. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a 5-year-old kid. There is plenty of room in that chair to stick that baby in there. Should have just stuck it next to the chair. On the floor, no. I, no. I don't care. I don't care if it's on a sheet or not on a sheet. Obviously, it'd be worse if it's on a sheet. I don't care if it's on a blanket. It's still wrong. Like, it's still wrong. And I know people who be like, well, it happened. I don't care. Yeah, honest to God, I don't care. It's still wrong. Or people who be like, oh, but it happens in like Africa and stuff like that. Yeah, that's Africa and this is the UK. There's a difference. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just saying it's still disgusting. It's still wrong. I don't care, blanket, non-blanket. Why? Just why? Especially when there was a seat next to it empty. Like, I would never put my baby on the floor. Even at home, I probably wouldn't stick my kid on the floor. Like, even then, I'll know how often the floor's been cleaned and everything. I don't think I'd actually still stick my kid on the floor. It just looks disgusting, and the fact, you know what I mean? Even if she was going to do that, at least pay attention to the kid instead of being on your phone, because it looks even worse. Like, you know what I mean? oh, it made the situation look worse, and you're moaning and you wonder why people wonder why someone took the phone. Well, yeah, because it looks really bad. This probably wouldn't have happened, obviously, if the mother was, I don't know, sitting on the floor with a child, you know what I mean? Like, but she was on a phone. It just looked bad anyway. Personally, I think it's wrong. You shouldn't have done it. Like, I personally said, as a mother, I wouldn't do that. I know whatever do it, even there's plenty of mothers that probably do it. I wouldn't. I don't care if my arms are tired. I'm either holding my kid or the kid's gonna be on the seat next to me. No way would I be sticking my baby on the floor, blanket or no blanket. Is so freaking wrong. Like, just no, just no. So that's it for this video. So bye, guys.